Hi, welcome back to Starfall. This is our Lasers and Liches 2.5 Test Wave Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition adventure. This is the second part of this session, so at least go back an episode, or, just jump in the middle, whatever you want. You're the viewer, you do you. When last we left our intrepid protagonists, they were indeed in the middle of a lot of broken glass. All right, are y'all following the bloody trail or going elsewhere?
Unless instructed otherwise, I'm following the bloody trail.
All right.
Am I the only one other than Empress that can go up and over? You climb. There's no reason to walk down in the pits.
I'm operating under the assumption that there's something out here waiting to attack us.
Right. So,
but you can climb that 10-foot tall thing in the middle, is what he's saying.
Oh, you're saying go dead center and survey?
Well, or I mean, if you have other ways, I mean, we've got some flying ability. Rook is already checking out where the bugs are.
Okay. I mean, I can climb.
Yeah, there's just no reason to follow through the maze if we don't have to. Sumasaur, do you have anything like that?
To survey?
No. Some way to just not have to walk over broken glass and potentially dangerous things. I don't know if there's traps.
No.
All right. Well, then I will watch from up top. Well, I mean, if one of us has to go through, we should all follow that person. So.
Well, the getting a lay of the land is not a bad idea. So you, the snake and your bird are both flying around.
As is friendly.
Okay. Well, let's do that first. I can climb up the cube for just a sniper position, but
it's pretty easy for you to climb. It was completely covered with these rectangular frames.
Mm-hmm.
The back is not smooth at all. It's gutted, and yeah, you got no problem climbing this.
Hey.
And the same on top, just it's rough hewn sandstone.
Well, it seems like the next thing is our aerial team does a sweep.
The map is as you see it, and I forgot to add 2 more carrion beetles, but there are 5 now, and they are definitely chewing on something.
Are they all clustered back there?
They are.
Okay. Well, since we're on the ground anyway, if they're all clustered back there, we can search any bodies we see on the ground. I'll help direct from the air.
You don't actually see any bodies, just blood.
Yeah,
I thought...
Rather, there are bodies, probably, but they seem to be underneath the carrion beetles.
I thought there were some spread more around. It's just in that section. Okay, good to know.
Just in that section. Sorry.
So these are the beetles. What are these things?
Those don't exist yet. They're piles of broken glass.
Okay.
I
Hey,
forgot
look,
you guys
we won.
were gonna
Yay!
fly.
Victory. Um. Yeah. I'm
Oh.
assuming.
I'm so sorry. There's another thing. Tuesday, are you just surveying from where you are, or are you going to walk all the way around this edge to look?
Yes.
So one of the things you'll notice is right around here, there are a lot of large,
Give me that location one more time. Okay.
just past where the beetles are,
Right.
there are a bunch of large hunks of broken glass, and one of them is clearly an arm, and it is a glass arm. And what's your base perception?
Oh God. Passive is 14.
This seems like these all came from the same creature.
Like a glass statue that was broken, like 3-dimensional.
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Not like a glass cardboard cutout arm, but like a statue of David arm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Can I see the beetles from here?
Yeah. There's there's like no cover at all in this.
Right.
From where you are, and you can, and they're gnawing on stuff, and I'm just gonna copy that one and then put it here. Okay.
I'm straight up like I don't know where Friendly is at the moment. He's okay, flying around, so. But basically, call over to him. Is there a reason I shouldn't just start shooting these things?
I can't think of one.
Fantastic.
Do you remember what I told you with your nature check, Thomas?
Which part?
That
Perhaps not.
they won't attack unless provoked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll attack back, but
that's why I'm up here.
Yeah. You're ready for it.
Cool.
Diamond, not thinking they were actually going to attack the carrion beetles, did not have the carrion beetle image open, and needs to open it now. Desert, Amanese, General, carrion beetle. Gotcha. Okay, mother truckers. Let's zigga zigga.
Since we're not in combat yet, I take the time to aim to get advantage.
I'll call down to Sumasaur. Looks like it's about to be a fight. I want to get a move on.
That's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Yay.
Which one you aiming for?
Actually, oh, sorry, correction. That's a dirty 50, or that's a 15.
That still hits. Which one are you
Yay.
aiming for?
The first one left to right.
Okay.
I should have got my dice out ahead of time. That's what an experienced player does. 8 and so. I just have to refresh my memory of how to play this character. 18 damage, I believe.
Well, it noticed.
You notice itself dying?
Almost. Hold on. I did this so many tabs. Holy shit. It noticed. Isn't really sure where
Great.
it came from. Goes back to eating.
Let's see.
Do you have any nature? Is that a thing you have?
Yeah. Nature. That's a 16.
You've dealt with carrion beetles before in this desert. They are tough. They're really tough. Like they're not hard, like they don't attack super well or anything, but they are really hard to kill with all that carapace over them. Like
Hey, friendly. Now that I've shot one, do we need to attack these things?
Can't think of a reason we need to.
Well, okay.
Makes sense if they're going to be peaceful.
Just gun at my side. I'm just staring at friendly.
They're pretty easy to avoid. I'm just waiting for Sumasaur to get through the maze. Everybody else can take a straight shot.
I mean, yeah, what do I need to do to move through?
so you can literally just step over the walls that are there. You don't have to actually follow the path. Like it is
Yeah.
the walls are only this high. So you have to roll a survival to not end up with cutting your boots up. To see how well you do not cutting your boots up with all that
I
broken
got
glass.
a 16.
All right, we're going to do this twice because there's so much broken glass, so you can get yourself halfway through the maze and put yourself where you like.
Cool.
You're okay. You're okay. Calm down.
Hi, Nova. Cute Nova. Cute Nova.
Say goodnight, Nova.
Good night, Nova.
Nova was falling asleep watching the screen, so I'm gonna put her
It's
to bed.
adorable. Yeah, I'm not sure where to head. I mean, I'd like to. Can I climb on top of this sandstone thing in the middle?
I think you will have to roll because the Tabaxi has a climbing speed, but you have to roll athletics. I think that'll be.
Yeah, it usually is.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 12.
Yeah. You can successfully get your bulk up there. All that
It's
weight
not the most
training.
graceful climb I've ever done, but
Well, I mean, when you're comparing it to a Tabaxi, you will lose on the grace. It's still
so yeah,
you
I'll
guys.
climb up here.
Well, I'll go ahead and fly ahead to here once.
Tab that for me again.
I'm just gonna put my icon there. I'll
Okay.
fly to here.
Okay.
And Rook will just be on me.
Okay. You are close enough. What's your base perception?
I'm also 40 feet up.
Oh, you're 40 feet up. Never mind.
Okay.
Ignore me.
But yeah, I just take a look, make sure the beetles aren't getting feisty as the team approaches.
Okay. Team, what you doing?
The goal is to get to the other end, like the north end of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will head that direction. You heading first, Scout, or am I?
Where Sumasaur has to climb down, how shard laden is it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna clear a landing pad for the dinosaur
How? You're gonna get down and sweep, or
with my bare hands because I'm just that stupid. I'm sure I have something for this. Hang on. I pull some random, intentionally shabby clothing out of my pack. My disguise as a urchin, basically, and just use it to drag, sweep, clear the space for her. Worst case scenario, it cuts up the clothes even more, and they look more authentic.
I'll accept it. That works. Supermasaur, show me where you're landing.
Well, I guess I'd jump off, and I don't know how far I could jump. Maybe to jump over to onto here.
Okay.
Gonna climb on
So
there.
I would say that you probably want to go on a space in between because of the tall metal rectangular things that are on all the edges of all of these barriers.
Mhm.
They won't really allow you space in the middle, and it would be pretty uncomfortable to land on. So one
Fair
of the
enough.
white spaces might be better to jump down to.
All right. Well, the white space
Okay.
in between those.
Okay, cool. Successfully. And Tuesday, that puts you down. Yeah. Okay. Uh, you notice the carrion beetles notice you, and they do this like one of them like points its pincers at you and pulls its the carapace that's over the wings. There's a word for that, but I can't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's a word.
Hard top.
Sure. Pulls its hard top up and flutters its wings like at you.
That's pretty cool. Doesn't look like it wants us over there.
Or it's trying to communicate.
What do you do?
Does it go back to eating, or does it continue to look at us?
How long do you wait?
A moment.
Yep, still fluttering at you.
To
How big?
Empress,
Now it's the
can you
second
talk to
moment.
animals?
Still fluttering at you. I have no idea if Empress can talk to animals.
How big are these things? Each?
Small dog.
Tuesday.
Mid-sized dog.
Tuesday sighs heavily and casts speak with animals. How I
You
became
hate it
Dr.
so much.
Doolittle. I really do.
It's just say, oh god, it's great. It's just saying, my food, mine, leave, my food.
We don't want your food.
Roll an insight check for a carrion beetle.
Insight?
Sure. Does it believe you?
Can't that be a persuasion check on my part?
Sure.
What am I rolling first?
Persuasion?
19.
It believes you. Oh. My food. Goes
Enjoy.
back to eating.
Have fun.
What's it say?
It says
They're-
oh.
They're just being defensive of their food pile.
Ah. Is there anything not food there we could trade food for?
You want me to ask it?
Oh yeah, I can't.
No, I was. Oh god, damn it.
When it stops to flutter at us, do we get a look at what the at what they're eating?
You can roll perception.
Hey, Ringo.
Oh, I got 10.
It seems furry
Oh.
and large.
Hey, Ringo. Anything there that's not food? We have no interest in your food, but anything else there that you don't care about?
Bones, metal, paper.
Do you mind if we look at it when you're completely done?
When gone, don't care.
Fantastic.
You can hear it mumbling to it's thinking to itself how tasty it is. So there's just a like the internal dialogue of crunch, crunch, satisfying, crunch, crunch,
Oh,
satisfying.
God.
Thinking about how it's gonna poop so good later.
Anything interesting?
And you wonder why Tuesday hates this shit. It said we can have whatever non-food is left after it's done. We just have to wait for them to finish eating and then run off for a joyous shit.
It's very explicit.
Yes, it
Well-
is. You should
Well-
you should try being on this frequency.
What did they offer? I mean, what did they say was there?
I asked them, but they could not care less, so they said metal and paper, which could be any number of things. We have to wait till they're done and find out.
I also have food and can create more for them if that would speed the process.
I suspect they would want both. I don't think it would convince them to be an either or. I think they would just want to finish what they have and then have yours. I think that's a good way to turn them into enemies.
Well, one whole set of my food is magically created. So they can't. It's not how it would work. But if they could.
Wait. They can't what?
They can't come and get it.
Right. You're assuming they understand that concept.
Well, there's not even food for them to understand that might be there until we've struck a deal and I make it.
But if any form of the concept of we have food for you, we become targets. They might not understand you have to apparate it. These are beetles.
So you do this a lot with beetles?
No, but I keep having to talk to fucking animals for you people, and you're assigning a lot of logic to creatures that do not dwell in those realms.
All I'm saying is if I make food and they move over there to eat it while we pick through the paper and metal, then there's no conflict anywhere. And then we leave, they come back. Could you just try it? They might like it. I mean, the spell duration hasn't faded yet, has it?
Right. I understand. You don't need to talk to me like I'm an idiot. I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying if I try to pitch something to them, they're not going to understand it because they don't have our level of thinking. If you want to just manifest the food and try to entice them over here, do that. But I'm not. Having me make a pitch is going to be a waste of energy.
You know what? Let's
not
waste the time then. Let's just move forward. You're right. Let's skip it. Let's go.
And the team ever
And we
so
leave.
awkwardly. So there is a. Well, let me do the reveal areas. As you all move by the carrion beetles, the ones that Tuesday isn't talking to, do the same, like, wings up threat motion. But if you just keep walking...
They would have understood what I was saying.
Oh, you can do it with all of them?
I cast it on me.
I'm my bad. Okay.
I'm Dr. Doolittle now. Go.
In that case, they watch you but ignore you.
Yeah.
Like, or they watch you but don't threaten you. Okay. So you arrive at a alcove. Alcove. I keep saying it wrong. That has two sort of standard wooden doors. One to your north and one to your east.
Wood, stone, keyhole.
Oh, wooden keyhole, the kind of handle where you've got the handle and the like thing that you have to push your thumb down on to make it open. So
Okay.
it's locked. They locked.
The bird didn't explore this part, right?
No, because they didn't go into the alcove. So this is
Right.
this is
Couldn't
no
get in.
longer open. This is now covered.
Well, where are we going?
Check the door.
Doors.
Well, there's one right in front of us. Seems a good place to start.
The one in front of you is sorry, two doors. The two door. It's a double wide door. The one to your east is a single wide door. Okay.
Yeah. Walk up and check it first.
Is that a
Check.
investigation?
I'm checking for traps, sorry.
Is that going to be an investigation check?
I think that's how that's usually done.
Yeah, then yeah.
It's been a while. I detect no traps.
Okay, you detect no traps.
Trust me.
You kind of injure yourself finger a little while trying to find traps. You're like, ow.
There's a keyhole. There's a lock.
Yes.
Well, first, try the door.
Locked.
Thieves' tools. And I think that's sleight of hand in the system. Dirty 20.
You successfully unlock the door. Click, click.
Unlock it, put away my tools, and step back. Go ahead.
I'll go through.
Sumo Sore opens the door. Diamond makes the reveal areas thing happen. Meow.
I can't wait.
Oh, come on, machine. It keeps not reveal. There we go. It's hard to reveal the right amount of areas. There we go. So you walk into everything here seems to be primarily made of sandstone or marble. So unless I say otherwise, it's sandstone or marble.
Okay.
Good. Can you bring me a fizzy water too? Thank you. Wine delivery. So to your left is a set of like it directly in front of you, wall, sandstone wall. To your left, incredibly steep stairs. Like these stairs are probably 2 feet each. Like, very uncomfortable to try and walk. And to your right, this hallway curves towards the right, and you can just see another wooden door to your right at the curve. It smells like it kind of smells like animal.
Hmm.
Sort of like a stables might.
In both directions or just ambient?
Ambient. Like you walk in and you're like, oh, there's kind of like
Yeah,
like
it smells like the county fair.
yeah, or
Yeah.
the petting zoo.
Well, there's steep stairs and more doors.
I'm letting Sumo Sword choose this one.
Oh, cool.
'Cause I can maneuver either one.
I don't
Are
want
you
to go
all-
upstairs.
Are you all following Sumo Sword through?
I'm sending Rook in. I'm going to hover over the beetles and get a good look at what's there.
Insert Yoko Ono joke.
Roll investigation, or I'll take perception. Whichever one's going to be better for you. I'll take either. Really.
They are the same. That's an 18.
Cool. As you're staring down at them, do you get closer than 40 feet? You notice that they don't tend to really threaten until you're within like 10 feet of them, so you could get closer than 40 feet.
Yeah, I mean, if I see anything interesting, I'll drop down to like 30, 20, but
It looks interesting, and you drop down to like 20, 30 because there's a niggling, what's that? And you are now 90% sure that they are chewing on 3 Winari carcasses.
anyone I recognize?
Yes. At least one of them has a bandolier of bags with bells in them that you recognize as a cleric of a different god. But because you were both clerics, you had a brief engagement.
Right, we went to the convention.
Essentially, yeah. And the Enclave like, and you absolutely recognize that.
Noted.
And yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to move back to the inside, so go ahead.
Last thing, that solid glass arm, is that a Wanari arm?
It is not.
Human looking, 5 fingers and 4 fingers and a thumb. Is that
Yeah, 5 fingers and a thumb. Much
no claws?
larger than it would be more like a small giant sized.
Okay.
And you can see other parts, and as you're looking at them with that investigation roll, I didn't realize you were including that area, but that's like broken parts that are probably a torso. That might be a foot over there. Like you've got a complete personoid that's been glass and
Okay.
broken. So
Noted. And that's going to take him a little bit to process.
David's statement of so like a glass statue is probably closest to where you'll get to. Okay, and back inside.
These are regular floor to ceiling walls now, right?
These are regular floor to ceiling sandstone walls. Like it's all sandstone and marble because hey, whatever's easiest.
I'm scouting ahead now. Now
Are
that
you
we're through the
going
door.
into this area?
Well, that I was about to ask Sumasor, that area or this door. Like we could back. You're muted.
Yeah, let's explore the open area. I mean, just so we know
Okay.
nothing's gonna come out at us.
Peeking around this corner first.
The smell of like hay and animal droppings absolutely just like, oh, that's where it's coming from.
Okay, and I see hay and a dinner roll.
I was just throwing things on there. Sorry. It's a feed bucket because
Sure.
I was just trying to figure it out. Like You see hay and a feed bucket and some wooden separators that are sort of bolted to the sandstone walls. And this is clearly a stable,
Mm-hmm.
but open. And as far as you can see, there's nothing in it.
Uh, hmm. I take one of my dead batteries. It's basically like a spent shell, but it's the size of a D battery. And throw it hard against the far wall, just trying to make a racket. Like throwing it like here.
Yeah, okay. It makes a racket. You know, it makes the sound of a battery hitting a sandstone wall.
Right.
That is the only thing that happens.
Terrific. So either we go searching in hay or we check that door. And Allison's muted.
Let's go check the door.
It is a wooden door, same sort of handle as you saw below.
Check it. Try it.
It opens. Click.
Push and back away 5 feet. Like, a nice, gentle, firm push and recoil.
You see a sort of a table and chairs in the area with like a candelabra that's out on the table. Like there's no fire going, but it's just here's a table and chairs. An entrance that doesn't have a door to the east, through which you can sort of see some soft fabric stuff, and another door that is closed to the south, which I'm totally getting there because I have to actually change a thing on the map a little bit. There we go. We'll just do it that way. Oh my god, I hate you. Why aren't you doing what I want, exactly how I want, as quickly as I want? Okay. You know that feeling, right?
Stupid, incredibly advanced technology.
Right. And another door, I know it doesn't look like a door, but it's absolutely a door to the south that is closed. On that door is a poop emoji.
Literally, like no exaggeration.
No exaggeration, it's a poop emoji. It's even got a smiley face.
Okay. That's either the bathroom or an influencer.
I'm hearing a really loud noise. I need to go check out what it is.
What?
She's hearing a loud noise outside her room
Oh.
and she needs to check on it. It's cannon fire.
That was just Ruby sneezing like a pterodactyl. Anyway. And then the TV was being loud, and I was just like, what is going on?
Is it in your lease that everyone who lives there has to sneeze weird?
Yeah, like mouse exploding pterodactyl, and Max just does the like standard old man like, achoo! Like he's pronouncing it almost. So
Yeah,
I guess yes.
He sneezes like a comic book character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cough, cough.
Sorry for the brief interlude into sneezing and coughing. Yeah, what do you do?
I guess I go into the room.
It's like a room.
Yeah? I'm gonna check this far one.
You walk in and I've only got one carpet on the floor, but there we go. There's essentially a number of soft pads and carpets set up in this area in ways that seem very comforting.
Okay. And that's all that's in the room, just like a pile of blankets and pillows and whatnot.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, to the poop room.
Do you open the door?
Uh, what kind of door? Is it like the restroom that just has a emoji on it?
Yes. It just has a little like ceramic plaque on it that has a poop emoji.
Ceramic, that's dedication. Yeah, try the handle.
It opens.
Click, shove, back up.
So you look into this room and it seems to be just like
Oh no.
5 feet of flat. And then you realize that it's flat that goes down. And if you go forward and look down, you'll see that at the bottom of about 20 foot, there's a gelatinous cube.
Yeah. I shut the door.
Okay.
Yeah. We lose
Is
more
that
bounty
their
hunters
waste
that way.
system?
Probably.
Wow.
I mean, it's actually that's a good idea.
Highly efficient.
Yeah.
Stole it totally from Thomas.
A gelatinous
idea.
cube in every home.
Mm-hmm. At the end of a long shaft with a very sturdy thing set over it.
So you've got a stable, a breakfast nook, a bed area, and a poop area. It's like an Airbnb in here.
Mm-hmm. Well, now what?
Well, Friendly, what are you doing? Do you follow them in after all?
Uh, Still keeping watch a little bit. But once Rook reports that they're, as they've sort of hit a dead end.
Reports that the Tabaxi said, "Well, what now?" And then you decide to go in.
Yeah, I'll head to this front area. Did we check this door?
Not yet.
I'll knock on it.
You knock on it.
Yeah.
It makes the sound that it makes when you knock on it.
Boing, boing, boing.
Well, now it makes that sound. But that is standard for wood in this area, so it's not unusual.
It's wood from a rubber tree.
I hate you.
I know.
I'll check it, see if it opens.
It does not. It is locked. Same sort of handle with that thumb design.
Have a look at this one.
So you're just calling to him from a couple rooms away. Have a
It
look at
looks
this one.
like. Isn't that Tuesday right there?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's right over. It's just right there.
Is it locked? Is that what she
Yes.
said? All right. Number 18.
You successfully unlock it. Click, click.
Well then.
Yeah. Click, shove, jump.
It opens partway and thumps against something. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. It opens towards you, so you pull it open.
Oh. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
just all backing away.
It's all backing away. And you open to, I swear to God, I just had the worst time finding images. But it's a larder full of food.
Larder full of poo?
Food! Full of
It's the other one next to...
other end. It's not poo yet.
Future poop. Got it.
And does it seem fresh? Like no
Fine.
scent of decay?
We keep finding bad band names. Us a campaign too late. We are Future Poo. All wind instruments.
I do not want to see what that crowd throws at anyway.
Money.
It's like
Food.
no. It's not the audience that throws. It's the band. If you go to the show, it's like a Gallagher show. Everybody has tarps.
Or like a Guar show. Wear your white shirt. Just sorry. What was the question? Is it fresh? Yes. There's no sign of decay. Mostly it seems to be preserved foods. So dried meats. At a glance, you've got dried meats, things in jars, things hung in rounds, dried things.
I will open a jar of figs.
There's absolutely a jar of figs that you can open. I'm not even going to make you strength check because you're the only character that will not need to do that.
I will close the door behind Sumasaur and make sure that the scent hasn't attracted carrion beetles.
Successfully, it has not.
It's also likely all dry food, so the smell's limited.
I eat the figs.
They are.
I do not share. I do not offer to share.
They are amazing figs.
I don't ask.
And you contemplate the nature of figs and how they're created while you're eating them.
And my cat is gone, you said?
It's daytime, so yeah. No cat.
There's a lizard.
There's still a lizard.
Right. Not quite nighttime yet. I'll replenish our stocks if you want to go check that door on the left there.
There's no door on the left there. It's just really tall stairs.
Yeah, actually, you should fly up there because I don't want to climb up there.
Is stairs going up?
Yes.
Okay.
Very steep.
Each step is about 2 feet tall. Like it is like
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll
wow.
send Rook up first then.
Let me work on the
Good
reveal.
luck.
Get that reveal area.
If you die, I'll just resummon you.
Yeah.
So the stairs continue. Sorry, my stair drawing was terrible, but you get the idea. Shut up.
That's a good map. I like it.
The map
gonna be
was
an acrobatics
based. I
check?
just
Is
added
that,
stuff to it.
That picture makes my knees hurt.
The description of the stairs makes my knees hurt too. So Rook flies up, and there is a marble door at the top. It is all the way top and bottom. Airtight isn't exactly the word I would ever use to describe things that don't have like plastic as part of them, but it is you can't he can't see hinges or there's no gaps. You're muted, Thomas.
He'll just take a look, make sure there's no traps, make sure it's safe to come up.
That would be a investigation for seeing if there are traps.
It does not get my advantage, but it does get my bonus. So 9. Looks clear.
Yep. Rook sees no tracks.
And was there a handle on the door? Any kind of mechanism?
There does not seem to be a handle on the door. It just seems to be almost a marble slab that you mostly know is a door because because GM said it's a door. How do they know it's a door, GM? Come on.
Because it's at the top.
No.
Of
Yeah, because it's the top of a bunch of stairs and where you would expect a door to be. Because it says door on it. No, that's too easy. I just wanted to say door. It is carved, however, well, it's marble, whereas the rest is sandstone. And it seems to be carved with a relief of a sphinx. Looking angrily. An angry looking sphinx. There we go.
I will pass this along while Rook knocks on the door. Just tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap.
It doesn't do anything besides make the sound that you expect.
Okay. Unless we want to try and get up and go in through the windows like Rook did. Up the stairs is probably our best bet.
Allison's muted.
Well, we've explored everything else except there was a north door that we didn't get to, right? From where that room with that table and chairs.
No, there was an east door and a south. Well, there's an east entrance and a south door, but you've
Oh, I
explored
thought there
the
was a
rest of
north
it.
one. My bad.
Nope. You got the rest of it.
I don't want to climb these stairs.
Allison, are you incredibly strong?
I am 15 strength. I'm pretty strong.
Uh,
Stronger than most.
Ripped.
Okay. Yeah, your standing jump height is 1.5 feet.
Points at the sumo tiara.
Yeah.
See how strong I am.
Notice I said Allison, not Sumasaur.
Allison also earned that tiara.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out if you could just jump these things, but then your standing jump height is 1.5 feet.
You can make them into ankle breakers.
Or I guess a +2. So you're saying your standing jump is 1 foot. 2 feet if you have a running start.
But you really can only get on one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first one. Otherwise, it'd probably be like a climb check.
Yes.
So athletics.
Yeah.
It is 15 feet. It's score, not modifier for jump distance calculations.
I thought it was modifier.
I will take another jar of figs. Put it in my fanny pack.
There's so much good stuff. There's dried meat. There's unleavened
Score.
bread.
Okay.
You're
right.
Well, high jump is modifier. You're right. I just looked it up. Anyway.
A number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move 10 feet per jump. Half that distance.
Confusingly broad,
So,
like a distance jump is your score.
But
High
wait.
jump is your modifier.
Hold on. No. That's not what it says. it says that your jump is 3 plus your modifier for a distance, but half of that from straight, which makes Sumo Soar's standing jump 2.5.
Yes, that's for high jump. But long jump was the one that's score not modifier. Anyway, not important at the moment.
But that means that Sumo Soar can jump, right?
Jump, 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 jump.
Yeah.
That's so your standing jump is 2.5 feet.
Yeah, so they can just jump up. He can jump up every step, is what.
There's just 400 pounds of muscle.
I might
hopping
have
up
to.
the stairs.
I might have to have the tower roll, like, to see if it takes damage. So what are y'all doing?
I guess we're headed up the stairs.
Are you all heading up the stairs?
With no element of surprise.
Thud! Thud! We've been camped out over there for 8 hours in clear sight. There's never gonna be.
This is the most like Jurassic Park dinosaur I've been, like the stomping.
All right. So, what's your marching order?
I kind of thought Friendly had already headed up there, but if not, I'll scout ahead.
He'd sent Rook up there.
I thought he'd then, once it was scouted, I thought he had already headed.
Nope. I am where my token is.
Cool. I will scout ahead. And I have a climb speed, so it's
yeah. I'm not worried about it, yeah. And then Sumo Soar, how closely behind Friendly are you following? Or I'm sorry, how closely behind Tuesday are you following?
Oh, like 10 feet.
Okay. And Friendly, what about you?
How high is the ceiling? Like 10ish feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be ceiling height and about 10 feet behind Sumasaur.
Okay. Moving y'all to the next thing then. There we go. I'm sorry. I tried to make this setup so it was doing the right thing, and then I guess I moved it, so we're just going to assume you're approximately in the right place. Let me do a slight bit more revealing just to make some of that so you can see yourselves. There we go. Just to where walls are. Okay. So Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
As you reach the second step from the top and you put your full weight on it, there is a click. And
Funhouse.
And Funhouse. And all of the stairs simultaneously flatten and bend and make a slide. So the two of you who are on the ground need to make an acrobatics check to
check or save.
Save.
So a dex save then? I'm not making it. Never mind.
It can be just a dex save, but if you have acrobatics skill, I'll take it. So, for the people who don't have acrobatics skill, it's just going to be a dex save anyway.
I got 11.
16.
Okay, so both of you. So all the steps suddenly into a slide, and you both lose your footing and start sliding most of the way down. Tuesday, you are able to react quickly enough and grab some sides, so you've sort of like stopped yourself from hitting the bottom. Sumosaur, you've braced your weight so you stopped from hitting the bottom, but you did land on your face. So you're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage to the face because that's very uncomfortable. But neither of you slid all the way to the bottom. You're just fine, Friendly, because you're floating in the air. And from your angle at the end, actually, yeah, you notice that at the bottom, a pit opens up. When all those slid, the last one slid into a swinging door that opened up underneath these. You can't see what's inside of it.
I'll go look and see what's inside the pit. Hey, everybody, don't fall. There's a pit down there.
There seems like there's a gelatinous cube at the bottom of that pit.
Anything shiny?
That would have been my first guess.
Probably. There's anything shiny? Yeah, sure. There's shiny things in there.
Why not?
Noted. Yep. Bottoms of pit traps are a great place for loot.
So, simultaneously, from the door, so you're the only one who can, you see this, Tuesday, but you're the only one who sees it. So as all this happens, from the door, a hologram from those, shoots out from those angry eyes of a Arakokra female standing with her arms crossed, so the six-limbed kind. Standing with her arms crossed and her wings tensely above her, and says, "This area is not for guests. This area is not for guests. This area is not for guests." And repeats an obnoxious amount of times before it stops.
What does it look like the slide is made of?
It's the same. It's of the steps. It's sandstone.
Okay. Can I grip it well enough to climb it?
It would be a check for this one.
That's fine.
You slid back a little further, but yeah, you can roll athletics, I think. I'll take either athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, please. Natural 20.
Woo, where's my... There it is.
So 26.
You are definitely successful in clawing, I imagine, your way up and sideways. And I mean, just it's a cat defying gravity, sure. You're a humanoid cat, but it still works.
It's a freaked out cat, so it's that bing, bing, bing.
And you're able to make it up to the door at the front, where this really steep slide evens off a little. It's not flat, but it's a little bit easier right at the front there.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the door.
You are at the door.
I inspect the door.
It while you're inspecting it, it eventually stops shining that thing, that hologram I just described. But it is still a relief image of a angry-looking sphinx. And you investigation check roll.
12.
Where the hologram was coming from, there seemed to be holes in the eyes of the angry-looking sphinx.
Is there a handle or keyhole or just that thing?
Just that thing.
I'm gonna see if I can pick that.
I definitely want you to roll dice for it. This should be fun.
Oh, thank God. Sleight of hand. 22.
Excellent. So as you're trying to figure out how to pick it, you sort of poke it with tools and that doesn't really work, and you mess with it here, and then just for what the heck happens, you take two of your fingers and jab them into the eyes, and you hear a click, and the door swings open. And that is where we are going to stop for tonight. Thank you all so much for engaging so far in the Sphinx's Tower. Guess what? All of our players, you get to level up.
Yay!
Good job.
Third
So-
level spells, motherfuckers.
Second level spells, motherfuckers.
Being a little bit tougher, facing things that are a little bit tougher. So our heroes are going to explore the rest of this tower probably next week. Thank you so much for watching our non-Game Breakers Game Breakers channel. If you want to see more of what we're doing or give me $5 for my next bottle of wine, there's links down in the doobly-doo, right down there. You know, like, subscribe, all the noise. But really, thank you so much for watching and hope that you have a good game.